Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Ryan, and today I will be doing the Anything But Books tag. This was created by Reader Rot, so let's get started. Question 1. Name a cartoon or cartoons that you like. So I don't watch many cartoons anymore, and to be honest, I haven't been watching a lot of TV recently anyway. But one cartoon that I loved as a kid was Avatar and the Last Airbender. I'm pretty sure Prince Zuko was like my first crush. I was in love with him. But I also really loved watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Like the old school Yu-Gi-Oh! None of like this new stuff. I don't know what's going on with there. I don't roll with that. I don't mess with that. But I loved Yu-Gi-Oh! And like I played with the cards. I collected them. I wasn't really good at like actually playing the game, but I loved the show, and I would kind of rotate between those two a lot. I really loved them. Question number 2 is, what is your favorite song right now? It's very difficult for me to pick like one song that I like among all others. So I'm going to be picking just a couple. The ones that really stick out would be like My Girl by Dylan Scott. It's a great song. History by Olivia Holt. You're Such A by Haley Steinfeld. Most Girls by Haley Steinfeld. Prom Queen, Mary-Kate Kestner. I can't pick one, so I won't pick one. Question number 3 is, what is something you could do for hours on end that is not reading? For this, it's kind of a lot of things. I could write for hours on end. I could paint for hours on end. I could watch TV for hours on end. I love watching TV, and I love binging shows. Like, last summer, I watched like 10 or 11 seasons of Supernatural in like a month and a half. And, you know, that's what I do, and in July, I'm gonna binge the entire 3rd season of Madam Secretary. Like, this is just what I do. I watch a lot of TV, and I'm not even a little bit apologetic about it. Number 4 is, what is something you love to do that your followers would be surprised by? So, I guess I don't know if this would surprise a lot of you, but I really love to bake and to cook. I can't do anything like big or extravagant. I started cooking a lot more this past year when I was living at my apartment down at my college, and so I will probably be cooking a lot more once I move back there. But I also love baking. Like, I love making cakes and cookies and all of that. I think it's so much fun, and cooking is a lot of fun. I don't know a thing about portion control, because like I cook like I am a mother of 4, but I'm just feeding myself and sometimes an occasional roommate. So I need to work on that, but I actually really like cooking and baking. Question number 5 is, what is your favorite unnecessarily specific thing to learn about? This would be the royal families of England. And not really like the current royal family or like the ones that are currently alive. Like, I'm talking like Henry VIII, you know, going back to like the War of the Roses, 1500s. Like, I live for the drama of royal families in England, and like just the entire political structure around that time. And then, like, you know, you've got the civil wars going on in the 1600s, and just I really love learning about that. But 6, what is something unusual you know how to do? I genuinely can't really think of anything for this. I mean, like, the things that I can do, I don't find them usual. Like, I know how to tie a tie, which isn't unusual. I know how to do some origami stuff, which isn't unusual. I guess maybe anything of the hair. Like, I can do a bunch of different weird hairstyles. Like, I know how to do an absurd amount of braids. Like, French, Dutch, 4-strand, 5-strand, infinity, fishtail, French fishtail, Dutch French tail, or fishtail, sorry. Like, I know how to do just a weird amount of braids. So maybe that's the weird thing. I can do, you know, 4 or 5 strand braids, and like Dutch braids and French braids and fishtail, Dutch, and all of that. I don't know. Hair. Something weird I can do is hair. I'm really good at doing hair. Like, I did my hair for junior prom. I did a bunch of my friends' hair for junior prom. I did the bridesmaids' hair at my cousin's wedding. Sure, we'll just go with that, because I literally can't think of anything else. 7, name something that you've made in the past year and show us if you can. Unfortunately, I can't show it to you, and I don't have any pictures of it because it's not mine. So my sister-in-law is pregnant, and for her baby shower, I bought one of those like wooden crates you can get from like Michael's or Joann's, and I painted it white, and then I used a stencil, but I painted flowers all over it, in like shades of pink and coral, and then filled it with a bunch of books, and that was my baby present to my niece. It took me a little while to like, you know, make sure that the paint looked right and that the flowers turned out okay, because like I had never used a stencil before. Typically I just paint everything by hand, but I'm not good at like painting small things, so I wanted to make sure that the flowers turned out well. But I think it turned out super cute. My sister-in-law and my brother both like it, and you know, I got to end up giving my niece a bunch of really great books, so I was really proud of the way that turned out. 8, what is your most recent personal project? Definitely the book that I am writing. I'm so incredibly proud of the way that it's been going. I've been taking it slow, but you know, I've like feel so much, I feel like I'm putting so much of myself in it, and it's really the epitome of my writing thus far, I think. And it's just, I'm really proud of the progress I'm going and I'm working on, and it's just, it makes me really, really happy. 9, tell us something you think about often, maybe while staring out windows. I mean, it changes depending on like certain events in my life. Like right now I'm thinking a lot about my family and the move and just like what I need to get done for that. So I guess that's my answer, but it either I don't think about anything or it varies depending on like where I am in life. 10, give us something that is your favorite but make it oddly specific. It's one of my favorite like personal traditions that I do. Every time I go to a restaurant that has the silverware wrapped in the napkin with like one of those like paper things around it to hold everything together, I turn that little paper thing into 3 origami cranes, because I can only make 3 out of it, and they're really tiny. But I do that for every restaurant I go to that has that paper slip. I don't know why, I really love doing it. I fiddle with it. It's kind of, sometimes I do it as like a nervous habit, but mostly it's just like a habit by now. And I really like that I do it because I use that paper that would just be thrown away, and like I'm sure the cranes get thrown away too, but like it's really kind of just fun to do, and like it really kind of surprises everyone around me, and like if they haven't seen me done it before, my family's so used to it now, but if I do it in front of my friends, they're like, what'd you do? It's so small. So that's one of my favorite things I think to do. 11, say the first thing that pops into your head. Nicaragua. I was just watching a Jeopardy video, and that was one of the answers, so that was weird, but there you go. Alright, so this was the Anything But Books tag. I'm tagging Jill and Izzy. Links to their channels down there in the doobly-doo, as well as a link to the original video. As always, the description also has links to my Instagram, Twitter, and Goodreads. Go follow me on those platforms to stay up to date on my reading life and my personal life. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give it a like if you did, and hit that red subscribe button if you haven't already to keep seeing more of my videos. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I hope to see you later in my next video. Bye!